Hi, today let's talk about what love spells are and how you can really attract the desired person without doing any harm to him. We've all heard stories that someone has put a love spell on someone and so on. For most of us, it sounds like country tales about some ghost and fairy tale creatures. A modern, practical-minded person finds it very difficult to accept the fact that someone can put a spell on someone and subdue him to his own will. It happens very often when people who really want to attract someone to them resort to love spells. They don't really resort to them, but they study the topic of love spells and refer to them as the last hope to return the desired person's love or make this person love them. At the same time, they may have this idea that love spell is a very dangerous thing. You can hurt the person and even drive him to death. It's true, and many people say that once a woman did a love spell, then she saw a man in front of her who completely lost energy. He became a cabbage. And we all understand that yes, we want to put a love spell on someone, but we don't need a cabbage at all. Leave a comment if you've heard scary stories like this one. And like this video if you want to attract love but are afraid of love spells. Very often girls or men come to my master classes on love relationships and they start panicking because they think that mind power techniques for visualization to attract a specific person look like love spells to them and they're afraid of them. But I want to tell you that in fact a mind power spell and magic spell are very different. And I will tell you why it's absolutely safe to attract a person with a mind power spell in this video. And if you're interested in the masterclass which I mentioned, it's a masterclass on love relationships. You'll find the link under this video. And if you've just broken up with your lover and it's very important for you to fix the relationship with him, to win him back, then you should definitely join my masterclass. You're correct in your fear of magical spells, and the fact is that they can have a significant negative impact. There are numerous methods mentioned online for love spells, including the use of menstrual blood, hair, and so on. I don't want to teach you about this because only an experienced magician can do all this, with telling the client how damaging the consequences may be. The fact is that many girls who absolutely don't know what they're doing perform rituals they read about somewhere, and then it leads to damaging consequences. Do you know how a love spell works? A love spell is performed at the chakra levels. You kind of bind the person's energy to your energy. What's the meaning of this? You essentially close off other energy channels for the person. The man's energy exchange is disrupted and he gradually starts to fail in all other aspects of life. His career is going down, family relationship is failing, he stops planning for the future, or worse, he gets sick or drinks himself to death. In other words, all his life dies out, and the only culprit of all this is the person who put a spell on him. The only source of energy for him is you. You may think it sounds romantic, but trust me, it's not at all. A person with a love spell on him starts to suck a huge amount of energy out of you, simply because he has nowhere else to take it from. At the same time, he can start to get mad at you, blame you, or even beat you. You obviously will not build a happy relationship with him. We can discern between magical attraction and mind power attraction through our work with energy. If a person's energy is short-circuited in magical attraction so that it stops flowing to him, then mind power techniques, on the other hand, make the person feel good. One of the practices, let's call it, in quotes, a mind power love spell, although it's not a love spell at all, it is sending love to this person. This is how it's done. You start using practices and meditations to open your heart chakra. And when your whole chest, your whole body is filled with love, and this is truly a great experience, great meditation technique, you start sending this love to your lover directly to his heart chakra, just directly into his heart. This person will definitely feel it, and you should not send love from a selfish perspective that you want to attract him, but from the perspective of your desire to give. And the more you give love to the world, the more love will come back to you. The next effective way to make a mind power love spell, in quotes, I repeat it again, is to imagine this person happy and give him gifts in your mind. Find out what your boyfriend Alex likes. Maybe Alex really likes to go fishing, but unfortunately he doesn't have enough money to go on a fishing trip, for example. So imagine in your mind while meditating that you give Alex a trip with his friends, and he is happy and excited, and he goes on a fishing trip. Such mental gifts really make this person like you, even from a distance. And the last, third way is just to visualize yourself with this person and imagine that this person is very happy with you. He's laughing really hard, or you are having interesting conversations, you are having a great time. These mind power love spells, they will be good for you. Don't do magic when you take away the person's energy, no good will come out of it. Attract a person correctly so that he has even more energy and his whole life blossoms thanks to you. Stay tuned and watch my other mind power videos.